Good morning. It's time for Daily Dose with Dr. Lazar. I'm super excited today because I want to share some miracles with you that we've noticed in the office. So, all around us is some pretty loud, bad news or questionable news or stressful news or either way, it's we're kind of all over the place with the information overload we're having. And so we want to share great news with you. So if you need that, stay tuned in and buckle up. It's going to be great. So just this week, we have heard such incredible things. We had a lady with diarrhea for 6 months and had been in and out of the hospital 4 times for that. Nobody could find out what was going on. We did our nerve scan re-examination. Dr. Wireman does an excellent job connecting, looking at old data and new data. And he asked her if she had been having any digestive trouble because the nerves in the lower spine showed irritation over the last 6 months. The trend was that they were irritated. So she said, you know what? I've had diarrhea for 6 months. I've been really embarrassed. I haven't wanted to say anything, but the truth is it's been really bad. I've been in and out of the hospital. He gets her adjusted based on that information. 3 days later, diarrhea goes away, has not returned in the last several weeks. Totally elated. Huge win. That's miracle number 1 for today's daily dose. Miracle number 2, little guy named Nate came in a couple years ago. I believe he's in 8th grade now, and really, really clearly on the autism spectrum, but mom has noticed a ton of improvement. So has his psychiatrist. So here's what's really cool about Nate. They weren't grading his papers in school at all. They were saying, it's just Nate, we're not going to grade the papers. And then they started grading him because they noticed a change, and he was getting D's and C's. And then they kept grading him, and he kept showing improvement. And so then he was getting C's and B's. Now he's getting A's and B's on his schoolwork. If you have a kid or somebody on the autism spectrum, to be getting A's and B's on schoolwork is a really huge accomplishment. Not only that, the psychiatrist is reducing a lot of his medication, which is amazing. And our concern for Nate has been, he's an 8th grader, black guy, big kid. And here's the thing, our society does not do well, or people like Nate wouldn't do well as an 18-year-old who maybe appears defiant or doesn't respond if police say something. But Nate is improving drastically. And the neat thing is he was having 48 episodes a night where he wasn't breathing. That's called sleep apnea. He wasn't breathing. 48 episodes of that per night. Now he has 0. Really, really awesome changes. So it's about hope, guys. It's about our bodies working the way God created our bodies to work. It's really, really cool. Last thing, we have a young lady who comes in. This is super cool. We didn't know this, but Papua New Guinea, locals call it PNG. I didn't know that. I thought it was an accounting firm. Anyway, so she came in, she couldn't turn her head. She actually had some negative experiences before in other offices where she found like things were painful. She felt they were painful or forceful. She also got some acupuncture and felt like that flared some things up. What she found was after the very first adjustment in her office, she could start to turn her head. And for the first time in their marriage, their recent marriage, she could turn and look at her husband in the car, which hadn't happened before. Now, I don't know if that qualifies as a miracle or life-changing or whatever, but for her, that's really, really big. And not only that, it gave her hope that she will continue getting better. And that hope was lost until recently. So that's it. There you have it. Those are 3 miracles from this week alone. This is Daily Dose with Dr. Lazar. If you have any miracles you want to share, let us know. How many know we've got to really make sure that we're sharing the good news. We've got some exciting things happening February 15th at Lazar Spinal Care. We're having a heart health workshop. If you want to learn about things that are stressing your heart out and what you can do about that, definitely check our website out, lazarspinalcare.com, and you can register for that. It's a free workshop, but seating is limited, so make sure that you sign up for that. I hope you have a great day. I'm Dr. Lazar, and